general perception among people is that whenever in scope of investigation is expanded, it's an indication of case getting diluted. Is it so in the case of the IPL match-fixing scam? The Supreme Court, which floored the BCCI president in exile K. Srinivasan on conflict of interest issue, had asked the cricket governing body to submit the total list of those who come under this gambit. The apex court in fact wondered how can there be no conflict of interest, as Srinivasan was not only the BCCI president but also the owner of the IPL team Chennai Super Kings, besides major shareholder of the latter's promoter India Cements. Justice Mugdal Committee, in its report, had named the Srinivasan's son-in-law Gurunath Meyyappan as the prime accused besides two others. Meyyappan is the owner of the CSK franchisee. In response to the court's directive, the BCCI had submitted the list of those who have similar interests in the game, and they include former Indian skippers Sunil Gavaskar, Ravi Shastri, Krishnamachari Srikanth and Saurav Ganguly. Interestingly, the Indian skipper Mahendra Singh Dhoni not only leads the CSK team but also is a senior official and vice president of India Cements. Similarly, Srikanth too is playing a dual role as BCCI selection committee chairman and mentor of Sunrisers Hyderabad when the scam broke out. Thus far, the court has expanded the scope of a petition seeking to disenfranchise CSK and Rajasthan Royals for the alleged involvement of their team owners in spot fixing to delve into the subject of conflict of interest and amendment of BCCI's Rule 6.2.4 that permits board members to hold commercial interests in the cash-rich IPL. In that backdrop, if the court strikes down the rule, Srinivasan's future as BCCI chief could be in jeopardy and his company, India Cements, may have to give up the IPL franchisee. But the BCCI council chose to argue that conflict of interest not necessarily applied to everyone, as Ganguly, who is a commentator, is also a partner of a franchisee, and so was Gavaskar. In that backdrop, one bound to suspect the BCCI and Srinivasan chose that route to drag the case further deliberately by naming the bigwigs of Indian cricket in the list of conflict of interest people, isn't it? News Desk, Mango News.
इस साजिश के पीछे इंडिया है और आज ये मगरमच्छ के आंसू बहाने वाला मोदी, नवाज शरीफ को खून करने वाला, ये असल मुजरिम है।